Welcome back to the channel. First things first, yes, clickbait title. Gotta appease YouTube, but at the same time, I'm staying true to me and true to you all and still dishing out the quality information that you need to hear, not garbage stuff. So don't worry about that. Let's get into it. Multis. I like to call them multis, but you like to hear them as multivitamins probably. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all say that. I call them multis because they are not just multivitamins. They're not just vitamins. They're a multivitamin and mineral. Now, some of them may have other constituents, other compounds like antioxidants or foods or amino acids and whatnot, and that's cool. But I call them a multi because of that. They're multivitamins and minerals. The modern Western diet is full of processed and sugar-laden foods. It's been getting better lately though, which is good, but still, that is a common cause of nutrition deficiencies and general poor health. Unfortunately, there's a lot of places around the world, third world countries as we call them, where nutrition deficiencies, malnutrition, that is a commonplace thing as well. As a result, many people rely on a multi daily or every other day to fill in nutritional gaps and to promote better health. Then comes the experts who are at odds over their effectiveness. You have practitioners, you have doctors, physicians, you have the consumer. Everyone has a different opinion on multis. And I'll give you mine in just a moment. See, when it comes to someone taking a multi, I can't express the amount of times that I've heard someone say something like, my diet isn't good, but I do take a multi every day, so that kind of fills in the gaps. I'm not too worried. Look, this multi is a supplement, and these supplements are something that you should be taking supplementary to your diet and lifestyle. It is not going to be in replacement of what you're eating. There's no way that's going to happen. Will it make you feel better? Absolutely. In certain situations. But I don't want anyone to ever say to yourself, especially, that my diet is terrible, but I'm taking a multi so I am good and I'm not worried about it. Don't do that, please. Okay, let's continue. Now, what is in a multi? Okay, so again, you find vitamins and minerals. Now, the vitamins and minerals will be in different forms, of course, such as vitamin A could be in retinol, it could be in beta carotene. The vitamin D can be ergocalciferol, it could be cholecalciferol. The vitamin C can be ascorbic acid, it can be calcium ascorbate, it can be food-based stuff. The minerals can be in citrate form, carbonate form, they could be in amino acid chelates. It depends on what forms they're in, but in general, a multi, again, like I said earlier, is a mix of vitamins and a mix of minerals. And of course, whatever else makes either the capsule, the gummy, the tablet, whatever else may be in the powder, whatever else may be in the formula. On the market, you will find many different types of multis. You have the pharmaceutical style ones, such as what you find in Solgar, for example, or Centrium, things like that. Those have pretty much, they may add food in them, but they're mostly just USP grade vitamins and minerals in a tablet or a capsule or whatever form, gummies or whatever it is in. These are going to be a lot less expensive. They may be easier to take. They're a lot cheaper to make as well. But yeah, that's something that you will find. Aside from that, you will find the food-based options. This you will find in products like Nature's Ways, Alive. You will find this in Nature's Plus, their line, The Source of Life. You will find these in also Rainbow Light, which is actually a really good option. The food-based multivitamins, they use USP grade vitamins and minerals for the most part, but then they add a lot of food concentrates in the product. Those are also pretty good. I actually prefer those over the pharmaceutical ones obviously. And in the food-based options, they are usually easier, like way easier on the body to assimilate. For example, with Rainbow Light, they use a lot of amino acid chelates. Also now does this too. They use a lot of amino acid chelates for their minerals, which I think is really good. The vitamins are pretty standard across the board. Some of them may have easier on the stomach vitamin C's, some may not. It really depends. Then you have the whole food options. When it comes to suppliers that make whole food vitamins and minerals, I like to look at Orgenetics. They're awesome. They have their own way of extracting the constituents out of their own USDA certified grown foods. And yeah, I mean, the process that they do is great. So they have their like a water extraction process for the vitamins. They have another process for the minerals, another process for the antioxidants, and I think they do other things too, but I can't remember. But either way, so for example, in their alma fruit, they extract both the vitamin C and the bioflavonoids, which is amazing because when you think about it, vitamin C is not found in nature by itself. It's always accompanied by things like bioflavonoids that help its use, right? So I think that's awesome. You can find Orgenetics products in Vibrant Health. They have a product called Trilogy, which is a multi, a fish oil, and a probiotic. It's like a packet of several packets in a box, and then they have those three in there, which is pretty cool. So Trilogy. Some other options that I love: Nutrigold. They have an amazing line organic vitamins and minerals. Enzymatica, I love Enzymatica. They have a product called Enzyme Nutrition. You have New Chapter. They have their whole food stuff. Mega Food does as well. Natural Factors, they have a line called Whole Earth and Sea, which that line specifically features food from their own farm. They have their own farm up in Canada, an organic farm, and everything in that line is coming from that farm. So once again, whole food multivitamin and mineral includes whole foods. So the constituents, the vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, all that good stuff are all extracted from food and put into that supplement. And then you have, obviously there's gonna be a lot of food in there too, but that's pretty much it. So then comes the question, how do you choose a multi? Well, a lot of people come to me and they say, which one is better? You know how I feel about that question. That is not the right question to ask. The question to ask is, which one is better for me? Do you have a sensitive stomach? Do you eat pretty well? Do you not eat pretty well? Is there any specific vitamins and minerals that you know for sure based on blood tests that you need more of? Do you have sensitivity to certain things? Are you iron deficient? Do you have a surplus of iron? Do you have a surplus of B12? Age specific stuff. Can you swallow tablets? There's so many different things to think about with that question. So you really have to sit down and figure out which one is right for you. And of course, you can contact me and we can do a consultation and we can find out which one is right for you. You have to keep in mind, some people may not need a high potency multi. Some people do, but a lot of people really don't. So you have to really look into what you need, what works for you. And of course, once again, we can always set up a consultation with Kizashi Wellness and get you set up. So of course, there are a lot of things to consider when looking for a multi for yourself. But a couple more things that I'll point out there that I find to be really important are: one, are you a smoker or did you recently stop smoking? If the answer is yes to either one of those two, you should definitely avoid a high amount of beta carotene and vitamin A, as that may increase your chance of getting lung cancer. Those of whom eat a high amount of iron, especially men, you want to make sure you're not taking a multi with iron. Getting blood tests is very important so you can find out where your levels are with certain vitamins. If you have a high amount of vitamin B12, you want to avoid a multivitamin that has B12. Or just get a multi that has a very low amount of B12. If you have had blood tests and you find that your vitamin D is super high, obviously you want to get a multi that has low amounts of vitamin D. Those who have a genetic mutation that limits your ability to convert the folates and folic acids into their bioavailable form, that being 5-methyl tetrahydrofolic acid, you should consider the proper multi that has the right type of folates or folic acid in it. Just a few examples to take note of. There are so many more, but those are just the ones that I'm going to put in this video. Now realize, a multi is not going to make up for a poor diet. That is not going to happen. There's only so much you can pack in those capsules, tablets, chewables, or liquids. However, there are nutritional powders that you can take to help supplement a bad diet. These can make things a bit easier for yourself. Not so much the regular greens powders, which are good, by the way, but I mean more like a meal type replacement powder that are super nutrient dense. You should find sea and land vegetables, fruits, herbs, cereal grasses, mushrooms for immune support, and whatnot. They should provide more than just vitamins and minerals. And I mean like a little bit of fat, some like good fats in there, protein, things like that, One of my favorites is Green Vibrance and also Maximum Vibrance, but there are several on the market that can really help you out. I don't want anyone to use these to justify a bad diet. Again, eating well, a healthy mindset, proper exercise, all elemental to your own optimal lifestyle is of the highest importance, okay? These products, just like a multi, will boost your nutrition if used properly. To conclude this video, how do I feel about multis? I feel they are a very helpful way to supplement your day-to-day grind, especially if you live a busy life and don't eat as healthy as your day demands. As long as you are aware of your life and are keeping up with your health, sure, taking a multi will certainly benefit you. Find out your nutritional gaps and fill them in properly. Read the supplement facts and see what you're getting. Make sure with the food-based and whole food ones, you're not getting anything that you're allergic to. So make sure you pay attention to these supplement facts. If you really want to see the options available to you and find out what will work best for you, definitely contact me, Kizashi Wellness, and we can have a consultation and discuss all of these things and find out what works best for you. So that being said, that is the video for today. Just something off my mind that I've been thinking about lately as far as multis go. I will be putting out more information about multis soon, so keep an eye out for that. Like, subscribe so you can hear more and see more of these videos. And yeah, let's continue to better your health and your knowledge. Stay dynamic. Kizashi Wellness out.